Hi friends, hi well wishers, hi my loved ones. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on when my video gets to you. Thank you so much for being there for me. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also do not forget to click on the notification bell in order to be notified whenever I upload a new video. God bless you as you do that. So guys, today I'm going to discuss with you how Kiddwaya and Erica stormed Benue State capital Makurdi for the homecoming of Kiddwaya after Big Brother Naija season 5 lockdown show. This is serious. As I speak with you, my people, Benue State's capital Makurdi was shut down by Kiddwaya. Imagine the kind of population, the crowds that came out. Even the governor of the state, I doubt if he has this kind of crowd. In fact, the youth came out and were chanting Kiddwaya for 2023. Imagine Kiddwaya t-shirt was sold at 3,000 naira. Welcome home t-shirt was sold at 3,000 naira. So guys, take a look at the crowds that welcome Kiddwaya home. So guys, this is the crowds that welcome Kiddwaya home. What you're seeing there is the G-Wagon that contains Kiddwaya and Erica. Imagine the convoy that welcome the celebrity home. This is Makurdi, Kiddwaya's state headquarters. Imagine, can you see? That is beautiful.
About you. Sure. I've always said I am nothing without you guys. You guys are definitely the best sporting group in the world. I love you all so much. I'm a unicorn. Fuck the law, fuck the unicorn.
Kiddwaya speaks.
A lot of experienced people within the field. It is my great pleasure and honor to discuss such an important topic that we need to take more seriously in this country, not only this country, but again, across the continent. Now, mental health, as we all know, is very serious, and a lot of people are suffering in silence. You know, we don't take it seriously because it's not something that's physical. It is not something we can touch or physically grab. It is something that an individual suffers alone. Now, my topic today is why young people should take mental health seriously. Now, before I go into that topic, I want us just to go through a brief definition of what mental health is. And it refers to the cognitive, behavioral, and emotional well-being. It's all about how people think, feel, and behave. Now, what that means is that mental health is the very existence of a human being. It controls literally everything that we are, and that is why it's so important to address it. Now, there are many factors, of course, that affect mental health, and I'll explain a few. So we have environment. You know, environment being, for example, I'll use Nigeria as a case study. We all know it's very tough in this country. It's very difficult to make a means if you're not from maybe a well-off family, or if you don't have connects. It's very hard to work your way up. You know, all these contributing factors can affect someone mentally. You know, also your work environment. If you have a large family of 6, 7, 8 kids and you're not getting paid enough to feed those kids, it can affect you emotionally, it can affect you mentally, because you feel like as a man or as a woman you need to provide, but you're not able to provide because of the situation that you're in. And of course, family and friends, social media. And social media is a very important factor. For us young guys, you know, a lot of us are on social media, on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and we're seeing how other celebrities live. You know, this one's in a private jet, this one is driving a Lamborghini or a Range Rover, and we look to them like, why is my life not like that? We put so much pressure on ourselves to live the life that other people are living. We don't, it's become a thing where we don't live for ourselves, we live for others now. And that really contributes to mental health. So in general, especially I'm going to now speak about Nigeria again. The reason why we have high unemployment in this country, and that contributes to the high mental health cases we have in this country as well. I mean, if more people are suffering from mental health, it means a lot of us are not able to put ourselves or gather the strength within ourselves to go get a job. Because again, going back, mental health affects the very well-being and the cognitive process of a human being. So we're not able to find the strength to really go change our lives. So again, it contributes to a lot of factors regarding the economy of the country and, you know, getting them moving forward. So going back, and I'm going to just talk more about mental health because to me it's very, very important. So one of the ways a person can look after his mental health and preserve the ability to enjoy one's life is by trying to reach a balance between life activities, responsibilities, and of course efforts to achieve psychological resilience. Now what that means is that yes, you do have to find whatever strength inside you to get yourself through that painful journey of mental illness. I mean, yes, you can get a lot of help from people and agencies, but you really have to find the psychological resilience, and that is just down to you as a human being. If you're able to find the psychological resilience to help yourself, just to really push yourself to get through whatever you're getting through, that is when you can begin the journey of fighting mental health. Now, why young people should take this very seriously is because it literally affects every part of your life. You know, you struggle to wake up in the morning, you struggle to sleep, you struggle to eat, you struggle to socialize, you struggle to find happiness. Now, the essence of life is to find happiness. Now, if you're struggling to find happiness on a daily basis, that means there is a serious problem. That is why it's very serious for young people to take this seriously. And of course, if you don't address it early, it manifests onto you as you get older, and as you get older it gets worse, and that is when it's a lot harder to address mental health, because the issue that if you're, especially as a young person, if you have it as a young person, the best thing for you to do is address it then and there. Do not wait for someone to come to you. Do not wait for a sign. You have to gather the strength in your body and go and seek help. And that is why I was so honored to be on this panel today, because I feel like the platform I have is a good way to help. And I also appeal to all my celebrity friends out there to use their platforms to also address this very, very serious issue. Now, another thing I want to say regarding this is you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Now, what I mean by that is that you have nothing to lose by seeking help or by telling somebody that, listen, I am struggling for mental health. I feel sad every day. I feel depressed every day. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Nobody will tell you, oh, go and suffer in silence or get out of my face. Nobody will say that to you. That's why I say you have nothing to lose and everything to gain if you just gather the strength to go and seek help, guys. I'm really appealing to you to seek help if you have any issues regarding mental health. Now, the steps we can take going forward as a nation. So, number one is response. We need to use creative messaging to create a greater capacity amongst Nigerian youths on how to spot the signs of mental and psychological illness and appropriate ways to respond to it. So what that means is, first of all, let's normalize it so that people can stop hiding their signs and therefore we can spot them easier. The issue is, if we don't normalize it in the country, if I'm suffering from mental health, I'm not going to show you. I'd rather stay in my room and suffer in silence. And that is the most dangerous part, is when you suffer in silence and don't make people aware. So we need to normalize it first. And normalize it means we have more discussions, have more conversations. We all agree as a community that it's a very serious thing. People need to feel safe to talk about it. So one of the response should be first to normalize it and therefore create a community where we can discuss these things. And I'm so happy again that we're having the discussion, because I feel like we are creating awareness and we are in the community to talk about this. Now, of course, the other one is awareness. We need, and I'm sure we can all agree amongst the panelists, we need to create greater awareness amongst, again, Nigerian youth.